Hello Morris class, it's Miss Baig here and welcome to your Monday English lesson. Today is the 8th of February 2021 and our learning objective for this lesson is can I thought shower ideas to help me write a poem? So can I thought shower ideas to help me write a poem? So we are going to be focusing on writing a spine poem, okay? But before we go into detail about what a spine poem is and how to write it, you will need good listening, good looking. Okay, so a spine poem is a poem that you gradually build up. So it's a bit like a pyramid. You start off with one word, the noun, which is an alien. Then you use an adjective, green alien. Then green alien is standing. Okay, so the verb. Then green alien standing and looking. Okay, and then green alien standing and looking at me. So can you see how gradually we've built up from one word, from alien, we gradually built up all the way to, we added more and more verbs, adverbs, and adjectives. Green alien standing and looking at me. Okie dokie. So, what objects might we find in space? Let's have a little think. Okay, we might find a rocket or spacecraft, planets, the moon, aliens, astronauts, stars, and the sun. Okay, your job is pause the screen here and choose one of these things over here. So you've got 7 to choose from. Choose one that you would like to write a poem about. So off you go. Okay, have you chosen? Fantastic. Now, we are going to start. I'm just going to use the example of a rocket, okay? So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to think of a few adjectives to describe a rocket. Okay, so it might be, hang on, bear with me. I'm going to be back in a second. I'm going to get my pen ready. Okay, I've got my pen ready. So can you think of some adjectives to describe a rocket with me, Morris class? Are you ready? So the first one might be, oh, where is it going? It's going here. It might be big. The next one might be shiny. The color of it might be white. Or it might be fast. Okay, so here are a few adjectives to describe my rocket. Next, what kind of verbs can we think of that a rocket might be doing? So what doing words can we think of? So a rocket might do, it might be standing. It might be flying. Ooh. Or it might be rushing. I'm going to try and extend the page. Can I extend the page? I don't know. Let's have a look. No, I can't extend the page. Okay, never mind. I was going to do a few more, but never mind. Okay, now I'm going to write a few adverbs. Let's just move this up, otherwise I won't have enough space. So let's move that up here. There we go. So now I have space to actually write my. Let's move this up here as well so I can do one more. Bear with me, get my pen ready. And okay. So still, or I'm going to write stationary. Oh, hang on. Well, actually, I'll just write still. I'll write still, which means the same as stationary. Okay, now I'm going to use adverbs to describe my verbs. Remember, an adverb is a describing word that describes the verb. That's why it's called an ad, like an adjective, verb, adverb. Okay, so I'm going to, so for still, I might use the adverb frozen, frozen still. For standing, I might be standing tall. That's describing my adverb. For flying, I might write flying, or even actually, I might even do another verb that's just come to my brain. and I could do soaring. Like soaring is similar to flying, but at a very fast speed, which is more accurate for a rocket because it soars through the sky. Soaring, I'm going to write ferociously. Right, I'm going to have to look at my spelling for ferociously. Ferocious. Oh dear God. Right, let's try that again. There we go. Right, ferociously. Or I could do, for rushing, I could do quickly. Or I could do rapidly. Oh, okay, I've run out of space. Okie dokie. So, next. Actually, let me insert a page here. So, dun, dun, dun. Okay, so for example, I'm going to choose one adjective, so one verb and one adverb. Okay, so I'm going to write with my, going to write big rocket, because that's what I'm describing. Standing, that's my verb. Tall. Big rocket standing tall. So I've got my adjective, I've got my noun, I've got my verb, and I've got my adverb. Okay. Now, challenge 1, children. This is what you are going to do. Okay, so you are going to choose an object. So your noun, if you've forgotten what objects you have to choose from, let me go back. You can choose one of these. Okay, so it could be rocket, planets, moon, aliens, astronauts, stars, sun, or you could think of your own that you find in space. It could be a comet, it could be a nebulae, it could be a constellation. Okay, so you choose. And then you're going to choose, once you've chosen the noun, you're going to write 4 adjectives, so a describing word, and 4 verbs. Remember, a verb is a doing word. Okay, so sitting, standing, whisper, laugh, jump, these are all verbs. It's something that you do. Okay, that's challenge 1. Challenge 2 and 3, you are going to choose an object. You are going to write 5 adjectives, 5 verbs, and 5 adverbs about it. So for example, like I've done here, so I've got rocket standing tall. I've got 1 adjective, 1 verb, and 1 adverb. Then you need to write rocket. If you are doing rocket, oh, that was terrible. Let's try that again. And then you're going to choose a different adjective, a different verb, and a different adverb. So if you remember back to the spine poems that we did just before Christmas, we had different variations. So just like that, okay? So that's challenge 2 and challenge 3. Make sure that you take a picture of your different sentences and please upload it onto Tapestry so Miss Baig can check and see which verbs, adverbs, and adjectives you have used. Please try and use different verbs and different adjectives and different adverbs, because if you do the same thing 5 times, that's not going to be very fun for you or for anybody else. So please try and think of something different for each sentence. Okay, Morris class, thank you very much for joining me on our first lesson for poetry. I hope you have enjoyed. We have our next lessons that we will go more in depth into the spine poems. So until then, take care, stay safe, keep smiling. I hope you had a nice weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.